You know
think
what?
that's fun?
Don't touch my...
I don't have a weapon!
That's a weapon.
This is a bucket!
No, that's a weapon.
Give me some space, dude.
Go ahead and turn.
Give me some space,
Put your hand
dude.
behind your back.
No, give me some... Help!
Joshua Roberts. On September 9, 2022, Robert found himself in a tense situation outside a local store where he was filming. As he stood capturing footage, two store employees approached him, quickly escalating the interaction. They questioned his presence assertively, challenging. His tone was firm, urging the men to maintain their distance.
You don't have my permission, you can turn that off right now. Have my face on there.
What was that? I can't hear you.
You don't have my signed authorization to have my face on that camera. Turn it off.
Can I have your signed authorization? This guy's coming up aggressive, everyone. Can I help you?
No, can you help us?
Yo, get away from me, buddy.
No, dude. Who are you?
Away from me, dude.
Why are you here?
Back the...
Why are you here?
I suggest you leave me alone.
You're on private property.
I suggest you do something about that then and get back inside.
Ooh. Really?
Yeah, really.
The confrontation intensified as the employees claimed Robert was trespassing on private property and should leave. Robert countered, and despite his attempts to de-escalate the situation, the men pressed on, encroaching on his space and trying to grab his phone. In response, Robert defensively pulled out his taser, cautioning.
You like going around people like this?
You know
think
what?
that's fun? Don't touch my buddy.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, so
Do it. Do it.
what?
Touch it. That's on camera.
What
Back the
What are we doing here?
back the buddy. You touch, you get tased. Get the back inside.
What's going on here?
Get in my face.
Go inside.
I'll do something, buddy. Get
I'm
inside.
calling 911.
Get inside.
Call the sheriff's department. Whoa, dude.
Whoa, dude, you just come up and grab people? What is wrong with you? Your homie did.
Don't hate my homie. This is private property. You say you're filming.
This is an easement. I'm not on your property. You see that?
You're filming
That belongs to the city.
And why are you here anyway?
So let me ask you a question. Does that give you the right to come up and grab my camera and almost
Why
break
are you
it?
stalking people here? Hey,
You assaulted me, buddy.
Call 911.
call the sheriff's department.
Hey, call your husband.
Amidst the confrontation, the men accused Robert of trespassing. He clarified that he was on an easement, a legal right to use the property for a specific purpose without owning it, which they ignored. The disagreement continued, and the employees decided to call the police, believing Robert was violating their property rights. As the police arrived, the atmosphere was charged with tension.
What's going on, bud?
Oh, nothing. Just getting assaulted out here. That's about it.
Getting assaulted.
Yeah, by one of their workers.
What happened?
I was just out here taking some pictures, and one of the guys came out here saying he didn't want to be filmed, and he ran up to me, started circling me, grabbed my camera, started pushing up on me. So that sounds like an assault to me. And it's all videotaped.
You have it on video?
Oh, it's all recorded. Luckily he didn't break my camera, otherwise I probably couldn't show you guys if you want to see it. Because I do want to press charges on him.
Was there something involving a tasing?
Oh, I pulled it out in self-defense.
Okay.
When you come out at me like that and you're about to destroy my stuff and do bodily harm to me, you're right I'm gonna pull a taser on someone. You need to tell that guy he needs to not put hands on people. It's a short little fat guy.
I'm aggressive. Okay.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do a report on him too.
That's fine. We can do that.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have to learn.
I just need to give this deputy your information for me, all right? You have an ID or something?
I don't have an ID. Yeah, buddy, you're gonna learn you can't come outside and grab people, man. That ain't right.
While we're handling this, don't yell. You're just
All right.
cause him to get up.
Is it free speech? Am I allowed to say stuff?
Well, you have a freedom of speech, but there's also something called breach of peace.
Okay, I'd like to see you try that, buddy. Those people put hands on me. I'm the victim. So you want to turn it around on me?
I'm not turning it around.
Please do so.
What I'm telling you is,
You guys are known to be the biggest pieces
okay.
in South Carolina. What did I do wrong?
Are you gonna let me talk?
Go on ahead.
What I was saying is, I don't need you yelling while I'm trying to talk to this man, because that's gonna cause him to yell, cause a scene. You get mad, he's gonna get mad, then it escalates.
Okay,
Just talk to this deputy.
let me tell you something. I'm allowed to say whatever the hell I want.
You won't.
If I want to him because he came up and grabbed me, and I want to call him a dummy for doing that, I have every right
Guess
to.
what? If you yell across this parking lot, well, you have all these people standing around. That is called breach of peace.
You want to try that,
I
buddy?
will lock you up. For
You
that,
want
okay?
to try that?
Yes, I will.
You want to try that?
All right.
Try
We're not going
it.
that
Try
route,
it.
dude.
Try it.
Initially, the officers appeared neutral, taking statements and confirming details with Robert, who insisted on pressing charges against the aggressive employee. However, the situation took another turn when Robert, feeling threatened and frustrated, raised his voice. This prompted a police officer to caution him about breaching the peace, complicating his position as a victim in the altercation.
Hi, Mr. Roberts. I spoke with the two gentlemen that came out and dealt with you. All right. All their information is going to be entered into the report as well as your statement you gave this deputy. All right.
All right.
I made them aware that yes, you can view video from a public area, which the roadway is public. But if you cross over into the
I've checked the property lines. I don't need directives.
The officers then conducted their investigation, recognizing that Robert had the right to film from public areas, but warned him against crossing onto private property. Despite this, the interaction between Robert and the police grew more strained.
You go on the property, you're going to go to jail.
If you smoke crack, that's not good, man. All right, do I get a report or something?
He's going to get you in, all right?
Oh, great, this guy.
Here you go, buddy. All right, my name, badge number beside it, and your case number as well. You can get a copy of the report in 35 business days. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Robert's frustration was evident as he faced what he perceived as a misuse of power by the police, who seemed to ignore his rights as a victim. After the confrontation, Robert filed a formal complaint, which led to an internal investigation.
How you doing, sir? How you doing, sir?
Not too good.
Wow, what's going on today, buddy?
I had some dude inside. Oh, you're getting really close, man.
Oh, yeah, I like to get close. I like to talk to people.
Can you stop?
No,
fucking
sir.
getting so
I want to
close?
talk to you. What's going
Dude,
on, my
stop-
friend?
Stop getting so close to me, dude.
What's going on, man?
Dude, stop approaching me.
Sir, I'm a...
Off, dude. Give me some space, dude.
Go ahead and turn.
Give me some space,
Put your hand
dude.
behind your back.
No, give me some. Ow! Oh my God!
Put your hand behind your
For
back.
what? For what?
Breach of peace.
For you?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, very nice, dude. Very nice. Enjoy the lawsuit. Enjoy paying for my camera too.
Absolutely.
Enjoy paying for my camera.
Now, you getting resisting arrest?
Resisting, I'm not moving.
Nope. When I went to put my hands on you, you pulled away from me.
Yeah, because you have no right to arrest me. I
Sir,
did
you're
nothing.
under arrest. You have the right to attorney
You
have
kept
him or a
approaching me.
Sir, you have the right the attorney have him or a president before any questions asked. You decide any time to exercise these rights and not make any more statements. Do you understand these rights?
I don't answer any more questions without a lawyer present.
Absolutely.
This investigation exposed several policy violations by the officers involved, highlighting issues of overreach and the need for better de-escalation training. In the end, the city acknowledged the mishandling of the situation, and the officer most directly involved resigned from his position. Zaid Atkinson. Zaid Atkinson, a 26-year-old college student, was outside his home in Boulder, cleaning up the area, when Officer John Smiley, a veteran of the Boulder police, approached him. The officer, noticing Zaid sitting on his patio earlier, questioned him about what he was doing, citing no trespassing signs and querying if Zaid lived there or was working. As we continue our exploration, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with our in-depth discussions.
I couldn't help but notice you just sitting on the patio out there.
What's that?
I couldn't help but notice you sitting on the patio behind this building.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's signs for no trespassing, private property, that kind of thing. Yeah, I wasn't sure what you were doing, if you lived here or you worked here.
Yeah,
It looks like you're working, doing something, picking stuff up. Okay, gotcha. What's the actual address then?
Arapahoe?
Okay, what unit are you in?
I don't think I have to actually tell you that.
Well, I'm just checking to make sure that you have a right to be here, that's
Well,
all.
I just told you I lived here.
Okay.
And I told you that I'm working as well.
Okay.
Shouldn't that be enough for you?
Well, I gotta verify it, just so I know that you do in fact live here.
Officer Smiley wasn't convinced and began asking for more proof. He wanted to know the exact address and the unit Zaid lived in. Officer Smiley requested to see an ID to verify the address.
If you have an ID with your address on it, that'd be great.
Unbelievable, man.
Well, we've had some stuff going on in this area. I'm just doing my job, just making sure you belong here, and if you do, then great, and I'll be on my way.
Yep.
Okay. And Zaid, do you have anything with your address on it?
Yo, look, man, here. here, bro. Why don't you follow
Just
me
relax.
and I'll just leave the building, dude.
Just chill out, man.
Dude, this is ridiculous.
I'm just asking you if you have something with your address on it, then that would help me.
No, I don't. How am I supposed to have something with my address
Well,
on it?
a lot of people have a
They
driver's
just carry
license.
they just carry something with their address on it?
Yeah, an ID.
It's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah. So, Mr. Atkinson, can I get your date of birth, please?
Why?
I just need to verify who you are, that you belong here, that you have a right to be here, okay?
Are you kidding me, man?
Can you have a seat, please?
No.
Mr. Atkinson.
No, I'm not.
290 Cook 12. Can you please have a seat?
No.
Put that down. Stop.
The situation escalated when Officer Smiley pressed further, asking if Zadeh had anything else to prove his residency. Zaid, annoyed, suggested they go to his building so he could buzz himself in.
Mr. Atkinson, right now you're obstructing a police officer, which is a jailable offense. I'm asking you one more time to sit down.
I'm not doing anything wrong. And you're not going to arrest me. You're not going to do anything. Because I live here. And I didn't do anything wrong.
Last chance, sir.
Well, what?
Have a seat.
Well, what? Well, what?
Sit
You're
down.
gonna arrest a
Right now I'm
person? You're
detaining
gonna
you
arrest
and
someone?
investigating you for a trespass.
I live here.
Sit down. Sit down.
No.
This led to Smiley accusing him of obstructing a police officer, a charge that could lead to jail.
You have a dangerous object in your hand and you're failing to put it down.
I'm picking up trash.
Put it down.
You're
You're being detained.
Your hand is on your weapon, and you're gonna shoot me? That's what you're gonna do, officer?
290, we're still
You're gonna
behind
shoot a resident on his
2333 Folsom.
property for
Subject
picking up
is failing to
trash.
comply.
That's what you're gonna do, officer?
Sit down, sir.
Why don't you use your brain?
I asked you several times.
Use your intelligence. Are you gonna kill me?
Several times I've asked you. Yes, it is. I threatened because you're not putting that down. Yes, it is.
I'm picking up trash.
Put it down. I told you many times to put it down.
And you're holding a gun.
Put it down.
And you're holding a gun.
Sir, put it down.
And you're holding a gun.
As the confrontation grew, Smiley drew his attention to the trash grabber in Zaid's hand, claiming it was a potential weapon.
You're not gonna get away with murder. You're not today.
290, it's gonna
Not
be a
today.
wrap-up.
You're not gonna get away with murder.
Sit down.
I'm not sitting down.
Look, I don't want this to go any further, but you need to comply with my orders.
I don't have a weapon.
That's a weapon.
This is a bucket.
No, that's a weapon. Right
This
there.
is a clamper for picking up garbage, sir.
Put it down. I'm telling you, I'm threatened
It's
by
not
it.
a weapon. You're not threatened. I'm threatened. You have a gun that kills people. How am I supposed to kill someone with
Sit
this?
down, sir.
Dude, no. Keep that.
Sit
that on
down.
there. He's got a gun in his hand.
The sight of a gun escalated the fear and tension, particularly for Zad, who knew he was being unfairly targeted.
He's got a gun.
Sit down.
Gun. He's got a gun.
Have a seat.
He's got a gun.
Sit down.
A gun. Just relax. What do you mean? This is my property.
290, we're still giving him verbal commands, trying to get him to comply. Sit down and drop that object.
I don't have to.
Sit down and drop it.
I'm on duty doing my work and my job, and this officer comes over here.
Drop the object.
Just relax. Are you serious? Just relax. No, video. Look at that. No, I'm not doing anything.
Have a seat. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it.
Why do you all four of them look, dude? All four.
The police are telling you to do something. Do it.
You have a gun in your hand.
Yes, I do, because you're not listening.
You have a gun
You
in
have
your
a
hand.
weapon.
I don't have a
Drop the weapon. Drop it.
I don't have a weapon.
Drop it now.
Focus on me.
What are you doing?
Focus
No,
on
what do you
me.
mean? Focus
Drop
on
it
you. There's
now.
fucking 6 of
Just
you.
relax.
Just drop it.
Really? This is my property.
We're not going anywhere. You need to drop it. I haven't confirmed that yet. I told you I'm investigating a trespass. You didn't give me your address.
2333. I live in room 304.
That's the first time. Have a seat.
You are threatening me on my property. I live here.
Hey, listen.
I'm a resident
The first thing you
of
need
this
to do is
fucking
drop
property.
that
I'm
item.
picking up garbage from my dorm. I go to school here.
Drop it. Just
I go
drop
to
it and
school
sit.
Here.
Okay, just talk.
Don't tell me
No
what to
one's
do.
going
You
to
guys
get
don't have a
anything
god right to be doing this to me.
Sit down
I'm a
and drop
citizen
it.
of this country.
Sit
I
down.
pay my taxes. I am a student. looted, and all of you have weapons drawn, and I
Sit
feel
down.
threatened.
Sit down and drop that
No!
object.
I will not sit down. I refuse to sit down until you guys put your fucking weapons away.
All right, watch this. Watch
Put your god weapons away.
right there. Can we talk?
Put your gun away.
Zaidi, standing firmly on his property, felt cornered and threatened by the group of officers, all of whom had their guns drawn. He argued passionately, declaring his rights and expressing his fear and frustration.
Okay, these nice people here told me that you are a resident.
Oh wow.
So Zaidi,
What a
that's what we were
prize.
trying to find out. Okay,
What a prize. I gave him my ID.
Okay.
And then he started taking down my information, telling me this, that, and the other thing. And then I walk away, and he pulls his taser out
So
on me.
Zaid, I'm listening to you, and I just appreciate it. So Zaid, if you were willing to sit down, this would bring everything down a little bit, and we could start going down.
I
figuring things out.
do not feel comfortable sitting down around a bunch of murderers.
Okay. So Zaid.
This guy was ready to kill me, sir.
Okay, so Zaid, once again, I'm Officer Parker.
Oh, you're just gonna ignore what I just said, though.
No, I'm just trying to communicate
Okay.
as adult men.
Right.
Okay. So I think you can hear the fact that I'm just trying to be professional with you here.
No.
And get some
Okay.
communication going so where we can get this resolved. Because
Unbelievable.
I now found out who you are. I found out that you're a resident here.
I gave him my ID. He knew who I was. I said my name was Zaid Atkinson.
Okay.
I gave him my ID. He asked me what the address was. I said 2333. I said, let me walk up to the door and beat myself into the building. And he refused to let me walk to my house.
Okay, Zaid. I'm hearing what
How
you're
is that okay?
So-
Why don't you get off my
That's
property?
what I'm trying to resolve.
Why don't you get off my property and stop telling me what to do at my house? How about that?
If you were willing to sit down, we could talk
I'm
about
not sitting down.
Okay.
Why don't you go home, officer?
Right.
And why don't you guys go find some real criminals instead of wasting my goddamn time? How about that? I live here. You think this is a joke? I live here. You were ready to shoot me down. And you didn't know a goddamn thing. You're wasting all our resources.
I didn't even point my gun
You're
at you,
wasting
sir.
all our resources. There's people out there actually committing crimes.
Like, can I
How
tell
do
you
you
something?
feel?
Can I
How
tell
do
you something?
Feel? You're ready to jump out of your skin because you know you made a dumb mistake today.
Can I tell you something?
No, I don't want to hear it. I
Okay.
want you to get
Why
off
don't
my
you talk
property.
to my partner
I
then?
don't want to talk to any of
Right
you
now, I need you to
boys.
sit down
I
so
want
we
you
can
guys
figure
to
it
get
out.
off my property and stop wasting my time.
That's not going to happen until I confirm who you are and what you're doing.
During this heated exchange, another officer entered Zaidi's building to verify his residency. After confirming with the building management, this officer returned, informing Smiley and the others that Zaid indeed lived there.
I saw him sitting here
Yeah,
in
you need to tell me who the
this
you are.
area. Saw
What's
the
your
private
name?
property sign. Maybe he wasn't really doing anything. He's kind of milling about, and then he'd come back down, sit, milling about, come back down to sit. And then when I came into the alley, he stood up and I saw that he had that metal thing, and it looked like he was kind of banging it, like against the, so I wasn't sure if he was like trying to damage something or, and then I addressed him, and then he proceeded to walk around here, and I saw it was like a device for picking up trash, and he was picking up trash. So I contacted him and just asked him, hey, can I, let me chat with you? I'm just checking to make sure that you have a right to be here. And then he initially talks to me, I ask him why he's here, and he says he lives here and works here, and I ask him for the address, and he turns and reads it off of the building.
Okay.
And he won't tell me his apartment number. He gives me like some kind of school ID, but it doesn't have a date of birth, so I ask him for his date of birth.
Do you get it?
No. At that point, he refuses, and he starts walking away, picks up that metal object and the bucket and walks away from me. I just follow him at a distance until cover gets here.
Okay. So we've confirmed that he lives here, right?
No.
Well, he just did.
Okay.
Parker just did. He confirmed that he lives there.
According to him, he lives here. He just provided a unit number finally. I don't have a date of birth. I don't know who he is.
Okay.
In the aftermath, Smiley, faced with evidence of his overreaction, was embarrassed and muted his body camera, a move that further called into question the transparency and accountability expected of law enforcement.
All right, so let's, you got his information in terms of his name and all that?
I just have his name.
Okay, then give him his ID back and then we're out of here. Yeah, because we already confirmed he's there, and this gentleman here just said, yeah, he works here and lives here, so.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I think you just.
This could have got me killed today, apparently. Where's my bucket? Yeah, I'm gonna get back to work. Clear. Why don't you guys go do some real work? Some real police work. Huh?
That wraps up our exploration of the tense of respectful law enforcement interactions. The cases not only highlight the challenges individuals face, but also underscore community trust and police accountability. Now, we'd love to hear from you. In the comments below, share your thoughts. Thanks for watching.